Hey guys, welcome back to Foodie Central. Today we'll be talking about the 8 worst rated restaurants in the world. Let's head into it. Number 8, Cheesecake Factory. The Cheesecake Factory won't budge when it comes to revealing what's really in its food. Aside from the chain's Skinnylicious menu, which is made up of 50 dishes with 590 calories or fewer, they're not saying a word on their website about the nutritional makeup of their dishes. Years ago, some of the information was available online. Nothing on fat, trans fat, fiber, sugar, or protein though. But since then, the information has been totally removed from their website, and many of the menu offerings are now different, making the information that's lingering behind on unofficial Cheesecake Factory websites pretty useless. If you want to know how good or bad a dish is before you dine, the only way to find out is by calling the company directly. And even then, they don't reveal their trans fat, saturated fat, or cholesterol counts. We know because we called numerous times. The best strategy for survival at the factory is to run the other way before you reach the door. But if that's not an option, at least stick to one of these diet expert approved Cheesecake Factory orders. Number 7, Pizza Hut.
Today, Pizza Hut is the world's largest pizza restaurant chain, and in New Zealand, is now a store with an 8 minutes drive time of 90% of Kiwi homes.
In an attempt to push the menu beyond slices, Pizza Hut expanded into pastas, salads, and something called P-zones, which are calzone-like concoctions with more than 1,000 calories each. The salads aren't much better, and the pastas are actually worse because they have about a half day's worth of calories. Aside from their fit and delicious pizzas and the bone-in wings, they don't serve anything that's suitable for someone trying to lose 10 pounds, let alone eat a clean diet, considering that other chains like Pizza Fusion carry organic ingredients sourced from local farms and gluten and lactose-free menu items. We see no reason the Hut can't up its health game. Number 6, Uno, Chicago Grill.
So they invented the deep dish pizza. That's what it says it says the original Uno in 1943, the turn of the century Victorian house on the corner of Ohio and Wabash called Uno's Pizzeria, downtown Chicago. Legendary pizza style deep dish pizza was born.
It shouldn't come as a surprise that Uno, the home of the deep dish pizza, one of the world's most calorie-dense foods, is also home to far too many dishes that pack more than 1,000 calories. Their mega-sized deep dish sundae, for example, has 2,700 calories. That's the calorie equivalent to 14 Krispy Kreme donuts, and their Cobb salad has more than an entire day's fat, nearly an entire day's worth of salt, and a belt-busting 900 calories. Finding something to order at Uno's that won't derail your weight loss efforts is like looking for a lost earring at the beach. It's nearly impossible. Sure, there are a few things that are okay on their less than 500 calorie menu, but if you veer off that list, which is a little boring to be frank, you're sure to run into trouble. Number 5, IHOP. A few years back, IHOP was one of the last chains to release its nutritional numbers. Given the national debt level calorie counts on much of its menu, it's easy to see why. To make matters worse, even the healthy sounding dishes at the chain are just weight loss saboteurs in disguise. For example, the chicken fajita omelet, which is filled with veggies, chicken, salsa, and cheese, clocks in at 960 calories. Bet you didn't see that one coming. The spinach and mushroom omelet, say hello to 890 calories and more than half of your day's salt. Even the chicken and spinach salad with grilled chicken has over 1,000 calories. You get the idea. Proceed with caution if you must dine at this dark age eatery. Number 4, California Pizza Kitchen. At CPK, things get dangerous after you leave the appetizer section of the menu. Salads range from 530 calories up to 1310 for the Waldorf chicken, just 190 calories shy of what an adult woman should eat in a whole day. CPK's sneakiest trick though is it making its healthy thin crust pizzas somehow more caloric than its regular pies. A 5 cheese plus fresh tomato hand tossed is actually 200 calories per pie less than the margarita crispy thin crust. Oh, and if you order a whole wheat crust, add another 140 calories. Number 3, Buffalo Wild Wings. Not only are Buffalo Wild Wings boneless wings super salty, each and every one of them carries a gram or more of trans fat, an artificial fat invented to make deep frying more convenient. To stay safe, stick with a snack size order of traditional wings. As long as you avoid the Parmesan garlic and Thai curry varieties, you can keep your trans fat intake to less than half a gram. Number 2, P.F. Chang's.
We don't hide our recipe. If you're somebody that knows food, you can come and taste it, try to do it, and a lot of people say they have done it, and yet they can't do it exactly like we do it.
While it's now considerably easier to put together a nutritionally respectable meal at P.F. Chang's than it was a few years ago, we can't turn a blind eye to the chain's blatant disregard for the nation's collective blood pressure. About a year ago, we reported on Chang's hot and sour soup, which contained a staggering 7980 milligrams of sodium, the equivalent to 39 packets of salt. Just when we thought the situation couldn't get any worse, it did. When we checked in to see if the soup had been reformulated for the better, we discovered that it now contains 9590 milligrams of sodium, and after scanning the rest of the menu, we found over 40 menu items that pack more than 3000 milligrams of salt, which is 500 milligrams over the recommended daily intake. Shame on you, P.F. Chang's. Shame on you. Number 1, Chili's. Chili's serves up some of the country's saltiest, fattiest, most calorie-laden fare in the land, from tacos and salads to baby back ribs. The worst offenders are the burgers, fajitas, and appetizers, including the Texas cheese fries, which pack 5,310 milligrams of salt. That's what you'd find in 29 servings, not chips, of Cool Ranch Doritos, if you can even imagine that. And the salt attack doesn't stop there. More than 30 menu items on the menu pack more than 3,000 milligrams of sodium, and that's not even including items like chicken tenders with special sauces and customizable meals, where elements of the meal have to be added together piece by diners. If you want to be good to your body, waistline, and overall health, stay away from this salty chain. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen now because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.